In this video, I'll explain the fascinating history of the computer. From the earliest calculating machines to modern artificial intelligence, I'll take you on a journey through the development of this groundbreaking technology. Five thousand years ago, humans invented the abacus, a wooden frame with beads on wires. Merchants in China and Rome used it to calculate faster than in their heads. Even today, children use it in math classes. It works without electricity and is eco-friendly. Without it, modern math wouldn't exist. In 1617, John Napier invented wooden rods engraved with numbers. Placed side by side, they could solve complex multiplications. Students and scientists loved this math puzzle. Later, they were replaced by mechanical calculators. Today, some apps still mimic the concept. In 1642, 19-year-old Blaise Pascal built a gear-driven machine. It could automatically add and subtract, a marvel at the time. Banks used it for accounting. Sadly, it was too expensive for ordinary people. Still, it's considered the ancestor of all calculators. Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz improved Pascal's machine in 1673. It could multiply, divide, and even calculate square roots. He dreamed that machines could one day think logically. His ideas inspired future computer pioneers. Without him, programming languages wouldn't exist. In 1837, Charles Babbage designed a steam-powered calculating machine. It was meant to use punch cards and solve complex tasks, like an early PC. Sadly, funding ran out before it was built. Today, a replica stands in London's Science Museum. Ada Lovelace wrote the first programs for it. In 1843, Ada Lovelace wrote instructions for Babbage's machine, the first code. She predicted that computers could one day compose music. Sadly, she died young and never saw her fame. Today, Ada Lovelace Day honors women in tech. In 1890, Herman Hollerith invented punch cards for the United States Census. Each hole stood for information like age or job. Machines read the cards in seconds, a huge leap. Hollerith later founded IBM, a tech giant. Punch cards were used until the 1980s. In 1941, Konrad Zuse built the Z3 in Berlin using telephone relays. It could perform calculations automatically, the first real computer. Sadly, it burned down during the war. A replica stands in the German museum today. Zuse is seen as a German computer pioneer. In 1943, Britain built Colossus to decode Nazi radio messages. It used 1,500 vacuum tubes and filled an entire room. Its work was top secret for decades. It helped shorten the war. Without it, computer espionage might have come much later. ENIAC in 1945 was as big as a classroom and weighed 27 tons. It calculated bomb trajectories for the United States military. With 18,000 tubes, it was fast but prone to errors. Programming meant plugging cables, like a giant puzzle. In 1947, Bell Labs invented the transistor. It replaced bulky tubes and made computers smaller. Suddenly, they fit in cabinets instead of halls. Today, transistors are in phones, game consoles, even fridges. Without them, no digital world would exist. In 1964, IBM launched the System 360. As expensive as luxury cars, they were revolutionary. Programs could now run on different models. Banks used them for transfers, NASA for rockets. They defined the mainframe era. In the 1950s, the first programming languages were created. COBOL was for office work, Fortran for scientists. Instead of ones and zeros, people wrote commands like print or loop. This saved time and made coding more popular. The Apollo guidance computer in 1969 had only 2 megabytes of memory. less than a phone photo. It controlled the moon landing and was ultra-reliable. Astronauts entered commands using numeric codes. Without it, the mission would have failed. In 1971, the Intel 4004 was launched, the first microprocessor on a chip. It was fingernail-sized but more powerful than ENIAC. Suddenly, computers fit into calculators or traffic lights. It sparked the PC revolution. In 1975, the Altair 8800 appeared, a DIY kit for nerds. You programmed it with toggle switches and read results via LEDs. Bill Gates wrote software for it, his first big deal. The Altair inspired Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak. In 1977, Apple released the Apple II, the first home computer with color graphics. You could play games like Oregon Trail or code in BASIC. Students loved it for homework and fun. It cost as much as a used car back then. In 1981, the IBM PC launched with Microsoft's DOS system. Companies bought it in droves. It was serious and easy to use. The design, beige box with keyboard, became the standard. Many modern systems still run its successors. In 1985, Microsoft released Windows 1.0 with Windows, mouse, and menus. Instead of typing commands, users clicked icons. Even grandmas could use computers. Windows became the world's most used system. In 1989, Nintendo's Game Boy hit the scene, the first portable game classic. Games like Tetris made it a hit. It ran forever on 4 batteries and survived drops. Today, fans still collect old models. In 1969, the United States military linked 4 universities via ARPANET. The first message was, "Hello," then the computer crashed. It was the Internet's ancestor. Today, billions of devices are connected online. In 1989, Tim Berners-Lee invented the World Wide Web at CERN, with links and browsers. Suddenly, anyone could create and browse websites. Without it, no TikTok, Wikipedia, or online shopping. He gave the idea to the world, no patent. In 1998, Google started in a garage. It ranked pages by relevance, much better than rivals. Today, we Google 5 billion times a day. To Google is even an official verb in the dictionary. In 2007, Steve Jobs introduced the iPhone, with touchscreen, camera, and apps. Suddenly, you could email, game on the go. Over 6 billion people use smartphones today. They change communication, photography, even dating. Facebook started in 2004, Twitter in 2006, Instagram in 2010. Suddenly, everyone shared their lives online, with photos, memes, and videos. Social media connects people, but it can be addictive. Trolls and fake news are big problems. Artificial intelligence learns from data. It recognizes faces, translates languages, or suggests Netflix shows. Chatbots like ChatGPT write homework, though not always right. AI also helps in medicine, like diagnosing cancer. Today, photos, music, and apps aren't stored on hard drives. They're in the cloud. Services like Google Drive or iCloud keep everything online. You can access it from anywhere. But what if hackers break into the cloud? Quantum computers use qubits, which can be 0 and 1 at the same time. They solve problems that normal computers would take millennia to crack. Google and IBM are building them, but they're huge and super expensive. They might soon crack all passwords. Researchers are testing computers made from DNA or brain cells. They'd be eco-friendly and learn like living things. One day, a biochip might monitor diseases inside the body. Sounds like science fiction, but labs are already working on it.